Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Welcome to today's workshop. My name is Eriko from Super Delivery, which is a leading Japanese wholesale platform website. Next to me here is your instructor today, Eriko Yamauchi. お願いします。一言。
Hello, nice to meet you. I hope you enjoy your time.
ありがとうございます。So we're so excited to have all of you here today. Welcome, welcome. And today, I will be providing all the English translation throughout this workshop. Feel free to ask any questions in the chat box or through the form in the YouTube caption during the Q&A session. Also, the workshop will be archived later. So don't worry if you don't have time to watch until the end. You can always rewatch it later at your available time. All right, so without further ado, let's get it started. First, we're going to introduce our teacher. So she is a talented knitting instructor and designer based in Tokyo. Her knitting journey started when she was just 10 years old. 10 years old, learning the basics from her mother. And her very first project was a striped scarf that she gave it to her elementary school teacher as a present, which led to a lifelong passion for knitting. And then in 2015, she became a certified hand knitter. And by 2017, she opened her own knitting school and knit cafe in Japanese. The name is Nitto Nitto, where she teaches students of all levels. Also, as a knitwear designer under the name Eriko, she creates original pieces ranging from like accessories and full outfits. So, and also featured in knitting books in Japan. And also we're going to introduce HAMANAKA, which is the yarn we're going to, the company who's providing the yarns we're going to use today. They are based in Kyoto, Japan, and is known for their high quality yarns and handicraft supplies. All of their products are fully made in Japan. They have 2 in-house factories handling everything from spinning to bolt windings, which allows them to maintain a steady supplies of their products. They have a strong commitment to Japanese manufacturing, which ensuring the reliability and qualities. All right, and now let's introduce some of Eriko's past work. First, we have a long vest for ladies, for women's. じゃあ先生、紹介お願いします。
こちらですね、今回使うガマ口と同じ系統を使用した、ロングベストになります。同じ引き上げ編みの技法を使っております。通常ですね、棒針でやるアラン模様をかぎ針で表現しているところがポイントになっています。
Oh, wow. So this vest is using the same yarns that we're going to use today. Amory, it's called. Features a design that uses the same crochet technique we're going to use today, and also has a classic aran moyo. This is the classic aran knitting pattern she created. So usually aran knitting pattern is created with knitting needles, but she used the crochet version. ありがとうございます。Okay, let's go to the next one. We have a square floor cushion. Oh, this one is so colorful. じゃあ、紹介お願いします。
こちらですね、浜中ボニーを使った私のオリジナルデザインの座布団になります。細編み と鎖編みという本当に基本的な編み方のみで、初心者様にも大変作りやすい作品となっています。鎖編みでこう作ったものがハートの模様に見えて、可愛らしく仕上げています。ダイニングテーブルのお椅子ですとか、オフィスの椅子なんかに置いて使えます。ボニーの素材で、とても丈夫で、洗濯機とかで洗っても全然大丈夫なものなので、ペット用品の座布団なんかにしてもいいですし、靴磨きなんかに使っても靴がとても綺麗になります。
Wow, that's cool. So this is her own this original design. Because of the material she's using, as shown here, the material is called boni, also from Hamanaka. It's machine washable. So and also she made it using only basic crocheting techniques like the single crochet and chain stitch. But then it's simple, but also has like this heart-shaped looking, very cute designs. So it's beginner, kind of beginner friendly, but also like super cute. So yeah, that's super great. You can use it on like chairs as well, even though it's a floor cushion. Thank you, Eriko. じゃあ次お願いします。Next one. Last one we have, we do have a lot of like amigurumi here, but this last one is called is a basket bag. じゃあ先生お願いします。
こちらもですね、浜中を代表するエコアンダリアという糸を使ったバッグになります。浜中で出している編みファインネットっていうネットに編み付ける大変軽くて丈夫なバッグになっています。こちらですね、グラニースクエアモチーフをこうイメージして、オリジナルでデザインをしています。2色、2種類の異なる編み地で楽しく編むことができます。
Wow, I can't believe there's actually a net inside of this bag. So the net is looking like this. She is knitting on the net. So if you take a closer look, there's a like a
このネットはね、ゴールドのものを使って
る。golden color. That's the net.
キラキラっと。
Yeah. So because of the net, it's super lightweight, durable, and also because of the net, you can achieve this big size without spending too much yarn. Maybe like only half of the amount. 半分ぐらい? Yeah, half of the amount. It's also her original design featuring the granny square crochet. Has a fun vibe with like 2 colors and 2 crochet techniques. ありがとうございます. Thank you. Okay. Well, there are like a bunch of her work behind us, but we're only like featuring some of them today. Let's go to the brand highlights. So, as what we were mentioning earlier, Amory is the one we're going to use today. So these are Amory, actually. Amory. Can people see this? Amory has, あれ？じゃあ先生、アメリーの紹介お願いします。
はい。こちらですね、アメリーになります。ウール 70% とアクリル 30% の、糸になっています。肌触りがとても良くて、弾力性と保温性に優れています。52色色展開をしています。今日ね、編むこのワッフルポーチもこちらの糸使っていますが、編んでいても糸が割れることも少なくって、初心者の方にも大変編みやすい系統になっています。トップ染めという染色方法で、糸へのダメージが少なく、素材の風合いの良さを保っています。
So, Amory is one of Hamanaka's most popular yarn. Super soft, durable, and warm. You'll find that the yarn the tail doesn't split easily, so it's super smooth to knit and very beginner friendly as well. The range, we only have like about 10 colors or so here today, but the full range is 52 colors. They use the unique method called top dye. So that's a method, so they're dyeing the wool before spinning. And that creates a rich and multi-dimensional colors and preserving the yarn's natural texture. じゃあ次行きましょう。ボニーです。Next one is the ボニー。あ、1個残そうかな。ボニー、OK。じゃあ先生、はい、ボニーの紹介もお願いします。
こちら座布団でご紹介しました、浜中ブランドのボニーです。アクリル 100% 使用しています。ソフトでふっくらした質感とボリューム感が出ます。抗菌、防臭加工をしていて、エコたわしとして日本ではとても使われている毛糸です。洗剤いらずで洗浄効果がすごく高くて、とてもエコなたわしになっています。あ、エコな糸ですね。
That's incredible. So this brand, Boni, it's a little bit, so this one is Amory, but Boni is a little bit more volumey than Amory. Boni, what I just heard from Eriko, which is pretty incredible, is that it's antibacterial and has the deodorizing properties. So, and it's made from like 100% acrylic. Volumey, so thick, very perfect for making like thick items like cushions. The cushion, the floor cushion she made was using Boni, and also amigurumi can be used by can be made by Boni. Eco-friendly, very eco-friendly because you can make a scrubber. So these are the scrubber. These are the scrubbers she made from Boni. You can use it to clean like shoes or pets. If you have a pet, you can clean it with your pet's bowl, like food bowl or something. Super eco-friendly, and you can clean it even without detergent because it's antibacterial. That's so cool. So she made a apple and orange, tangerine. Cool. Okay, next one. 次行きましょう。エコアンダリア。Eco Andaria. That one looks a little quite different from ちょっと違いますね。こちらの紹介もお願いします。
はい。では、エコアンダリアになりますね。こちらの素材はレーヨン 100% になります。ラフィアのような高級感のあるサラサラの手触りです。大変編みやすく、先ほどご紹介したバッグ、それから帽子なんかに最適な糸になっています。ナチュラルカラーからビビット色まで色展開がとても豊富になっています。
So the texture of Eco Andaria is quite different from Boni or Amory. This one is 100% made from rayon, so it has a raffia palm tree like texture, and it's very ideal for making bags. Oh yeah, this hat she has is she made it from Eco Andaria. And Eco Andaria has a huge range of color as well, from like earthy colors like these, and also some like vivid colors. Has a huge wide range of colors. UV cut. Also, you can prevent, like, there's a UV cut effect on Eco Andaria as well. So that's very great. Thank you. ありがとうございます。Okay, now we're going to, okay, talk about Gamaguchi a little bit. So this Gamaguchi we're going to make today. As you can see, it has a clasp. Oh, we have some candy inside, and also she also have some, yeah, like you can put like some makeup items inside of the pouch as well. So this Gamaguchi is known as a traditional Japanese items. Some details are shown here. You can search about Gamaguchi later. It's quite interesting, and to be said to bring fortune and money back to you. So it's pretty popular in Japan. All right. And the material we're going to use today is Amari the yarn, and also Gamaguchi coin purse, the frame we have. Oh, so about the frame. 先生、ちょっとフレームについて。
はい。今回使うですね、ガマ口の口金のフレームなんですけれども、浜中が特許取得登録しているものになります。編みながらそのまま口金をつけることができますので、裁縫道具を使うことなく、簡単にガマ口が作れる、とても優れた、ものになっています。
So this coin purse, the frame, the purse frame, that's provided by HAMANAKA. We're using a type that you can attach it as you knit, so you don't need to knit it on afterwards. It's quite handy this way, pretty easy, especially for those who are just beginner or are not really comfortable with sewing it afterwards. You can knit around the frame and it will be securely attached without this extra step later. And also for this workshop, we'll be using the smallest one, which is about this size. But they also have like different size up to this is the biggest size they have. It's about I don't know, about 10 inches, this one, and that's the tiniest one. Okay, and also they have a round shape, round shape one, yeah, like the one shown on the picture. And we're also going to use crochet hook from HAMANAKA, and tape three needles, and also some markers, stitch markers. All right, and after this, before we start going into the demonstration, I just want to talk to you about this Amizu pattern chart that we're using in Japan. So in Japan, it's very common to follow this visual pattern chart called Amizu. Compared to the instruction in English, you can think of the English one as like a GPS that guides you step by step until you reach to your goal point. Whereas the Japanese Amizu pattern is more like a map. You can visually see the goal or the end point and the path to get there, like when you start knitting. So once you learn how to read the Amizu, you can see the instruction in even though if it's in Japanese, you can sort of understand it without understanding the Japanese. Okay, and now we're going to show you. So Amizu looks like this. It has 3 parts, which is the details and the pattern diagram, and then there's symbol chart here. So these symbols are the ones we're going to use. Well, let me actually share with you the waffle stitch pouch. So we have the PDF file for you. All right, did everyone get that? I just sent it inside of the chat box. Cool. So this is the amizu that we're going to work on today. And the three parts are here. And these are the symbols that we're going to do. Okay, so Eriko, let's do the demonstration. 実演やりましょう。これかな？For some of you who understand the knitting techniques, we did find some like English version, English translation of the symbol chart. So I just shared it with you here. For those of you who understand, this English version can help as well. And the amizu symbols we're using today are shown here. はい、じゃあお願いします。
では始めていきます。段の始まりは必ず鎖目を編んでいきます。今回の鎖の目の数は19目になります。締めていきますよ。
So we're going to begin with a fountain chain of chain 19.
ちょっと糸端10センチ弱残してください。
Let's leave a tail about 10 centimeter, which is 4 inches at the start.
はい。鎖編みです。
So this is the chain stitch. 一回だけゆっくり。So let's do it one slow motion. Yeah. All right. So we're going to do 19 of chain stitch first. And that is on the amizu, we're focusing on the oval shape here in the middle of the amizu. I hope you have the PDF file open. So we're working on this middle part. This is the starting point. This is the starting point. So these are the 19 chain.
19できたところで、ここでね、ダンスマーカー持っている方、ダンスマーカー使って1個目の鎖の目、最後の19個目の鎖の目。
Okay, so for those of you who has stitch markers, please attach the markers on the third chain of the turning chain. No. The first one and the last one. The first chain and the 19th, the last one. Please mark it.
Question.
The
chart.
Oh, you can open it. It's okay. There are a bunch of symbol chart in English. You can just search the amizu chart in Crochet amizu chart English. I think you can find a lot online. Thank you.
大丈夫ですか？はい。
All right, we're gonna continue.
ね、ガマ口のここの底からね、
So
編んでいますよ。
So we're working from the bottom part, the base of the gamaguchi right now.
段の始まりの立ち上がり鎖3を編みます。
So because from now on, we are going to, this is the part we are working on, which is the turning chain. And because we're doing a double crochet, double crochet later, that we need 3 chain as turning chain.
で、立ち上がりの3個目の鎖にもマーカーをつけてみてください。
And let's put a marker on the third chain as well.
ここはね、2段目の最初と最後にまた活用できる目印になっています。
So this marker that you put on the third chain of the turning chain, this marker will be helpful at the beginning and the end of the second row later. So mark it there. Okay, now we are starting from this point.
一番初めにつけた19個目の鎖の目には入れません。隣の目に入れていきますよ。ここで 半目と裏山を拾ってください。長編みを編みます。
So we are going to skip the first stitch and start your first double crochet in the 18th stitch. So the chain has 19, but we're going to start from the 18th one, skip one. So pick up the top loop, and the top loop is like the back loop, and also the back bump. So top loop, top loop and
裏山。
and the back bump, the back ridge.
ここの2本を拾って編みます。
We're going to pick up those.
ここで編めたものをご用意してよろしいでしょうか。
That's the first. We're still on the first row. So the first row, this is the base of the chain, and the first row is this and this line. So we're working around the base. This is the first row here. Okay, we're going to skip this process and jump into this turning point. So what she has right now is that we finished until here. And we're going to do the first turning of the first row.
一番初めにつけたマーカーのところには長編みが5個入ります。
So for this turning point, which is the first chain stitch you had, you need to add 3 more double crochet in the same stitch. So that means this 19th chain now contains a total of 5 double crochet. 1回だけゆっくりやってみましょう。So we're doing one very slow. これはどこをピックしてる？
ここは1個目の鎖の目ですね。初めにマーカーをつけたところの最後の今5個目の長編みが編み終わったところ。
So this is the finished looking of one stitch containing a total of 5 double crochet, and you will crochet into the first chain stitch, which we have a marker on right now. Yeah, that's the place you need to knit into.
ここに端に5個目が入っていて、ここでもう一つ2段目のことを考えて、ここで4つの長編みに印をつけておきたいと思います。今5個編んで、2段目にちょっと使いたいところなので、ここに。
So we're putting a marker on these 4 double crochet because for later use in the second row. So skip the first one and put markers on the other 4 double crochet.
5個編んだうちの後半の4つですね。
These 4.
で、ここからは、
And from that point on, 同じ
ように長編み編みますが、ここでもう一つポイントがあります。初めに残しといたこの糸端を一緒に編みくるんでみてください。糸始末をしなくて。
So, as we're going through this line, you are going to wrap the yarn tail inside as you go on. This way, you can avoid needing to weave in the end later, so saves your time. So that's what she's doing. もう一回多分、押しちゃってるのか。
半目と裏山を拾ったので1本だけ残っています。
Because we picked up the なんだっけ、
ここの
半目
一つの
と、
半目だけ拾う感じですね。
バックループとバックバンプを拾ったのか、最初。
そうですね。
We
フロントループ
on
な
the
のね。
フロントループか。
はい。
On the first, the upper half, because we picked up the front, こっちか。こっちフロントループ。
フロントループ。
front loop and the back bump. So we have the back loop left, and we're going to pick up the back loop. バックループとバックループだけ拾う。
そうですね。
We're only picking up the back loop. And wrap the yarn tail.
編みくるむ。
Yep, that's the yarn tail included all together.
どうでしょう。
大丈夫です。
はい。
All right, so now we're going to skip this part. So that's all the double crochet here. It's the symbol of this one, T with a dash. So we're now skipping it into this other turning point. So this point, ここはちょっとだけ、
やりましょうか。一番初めにつけていた。
So,
この子ですね。
oh yeah,
飛ば
we
した
had
とこ。
the markers on before.
ここに。
So, どこだっけ？
最後。
So the base stitch, which is the 19個目？
19個目。
The 19th chain stitch that we had. So this one, we're working on this one, and we're having in total of 4つ 4 の長み
4つです。
So in total 4 double crochet inside of this 19th chain stitch. This one. So those are the 4 double crochet. And we're putting a marker on here. So make sure you're knitting inside of these markers.
これで1段目が編み終わったのですが、ここもね、左右対称でマーカーを
Also putting some markers
つけて
here.
おきましょう。
マーカーはどこに？
後半の、ここですね、3箇所。
じゃあ、ここか。So skip the first one and put markers into the later 3 double crochet. Put
次の
markers
段
here.
で増えるところになりますね。
So that's going to increase in the next row. So let's put some markers here if you have one.
3箇所。
Alright?
はい。
じゃあ次行きましょう。
ここで、はい、1段目を終了するために、立ち上がりの3個目につけていたこのマーカーのところですね。このマーカーのところに引き抜き編みをしますよ。
So we're including the chain of 3, なんだっけ？we are going to finish the first row with a slip stitch now. Slip stitch. And this, since the turning chain was 3 chain height, pick up the top loop, the back loop, and the back bump of the third chain.
これで1段目が出来上がりです。
And this concludes the first row.
で、2段目に行きますが、2段目分かりやすくするために糸の色を変えてやっていきますので。
Okay, so to make everything more easily visible, we're going to change the color of the yarn to make sure you understand everything more easier. If you have any questions, feel free to ask us.
ちょっと一回ほどきますね。ごめんなさい。
Also, because we're changing the yarn, we're going to redo the slip stitch now. So that's the slip stitch in different colors.
でここで2段目に 入っていきますね。
We're going to the second row.
引き抜き編みをもう一回やり直しました。はい。
We did the slip stitch.
2段目のスタート、立ち上がりが鎖が1つ。鎖を1個編みます。
This oval shape is the chain. So we're doing one chain first,
ここ
followed
で
by
引き上げ細編みというのをやっていきます。
followed by a front post single crochet.
引き上げ細編みは立ち上がりの3個のこの柱を拾います。この柱。
We're going to do so the front post single crochet. Please insert the hook into the post created by the third turning chain from the previous row.
2段目立ち上がり鎖1、引き上げ細編み、さらに鎖を1つします。これが2段目の始まりの編み方になります。
So this is the beginning of the first of the second row.
この時にこのマーカーはつけたまんまにしておいてくださいね。1段目の立ち上がりの3個目につけたまま、マーカーはこのままにしておいて、今編んだ鎖の目、最後に編んだ鎖、これは一番初めに1段目の鎖の立ち上がりの3個目のマーカーですね。
So keep this marker, which is on the chain of the base, turning chain. The third chain of the turning chain is this one. Keep this marker.
で、2段目の今、最後に編んだ鎖の目にもマーカーをつけておいてください。
So we just did, for row 2, we just did chain 1, front post single crochet, and then another chain. So put a marker on this last chain stitch.
で、2段目は、この後、裏引き上げ長編みというのが入ってきます。
裏引き上げ長編み。So now we have the back post single crochet.
後ろから針を入れますよ。
Let's
出してきて。
Let's insert the hook from the back for this
柱をね、拾っていきますね。
ここかな？
長編み。そうです。
ここですね。So we're working on this one. This is the
柱。
なんだっけ？細編み？違う。長編み。細編みの裏。
長編みの裏引き上げ編みになりますね。
Back post double crochet.
長編みの裏引き上げ編みを2目やったら、表引き上げ編み。今度正面。
And then one front post double crochet. So we're here right now.
これの繰り返しになります。
So we're repeating this sequence.
裏引き上げ。
That's the back post double crochet.
こっち、後ろから。
From back side. And picking the post. Okay.
表引き上げになります。
And then from post double crochet. That's the front one. Alright, so that's gonna be the sequence.
ちょっとわかりやすいと思います。裏引き上げ、表引き上げ。
そう、なんだっけ、柱を拾ってるからこうな
そうです。
Because we're picking up the post, and in different color, it's gonna look like this. Yeah, 2 back post double crochet followed by 1 front post double crochet.
はい、ここでですね、マーカーの手前まで編めた状態です。
どこだこれは。 こ
そうですね。そこが編め
Okay,
た状
now
態で
we're
す。
skipping this part and going into this turning point. All right.
じゃあ、ここでですね、マーカーをつけたところの編み方になります。ここは、この目に3回目を編むことになります。
So remember we had markers on these four stitch and inside of each stitch we have 3. So this is the
中長編み、
half double crochet, 2 stitches together. So this
目に
symbol,
入れますよ。
中長編み。
中長編み、目
So we're
に。
doing the half double crochet right now.
この3つを一気に引きます。これが中長編みです。
This is the half double crochet. Let's do once again.
入れて、引いて、この3つですね。これ
So we
を
have 3 loops here,
これが
and
中
we're
長
picking
編みになり
all
ま
of
す。
them.
それから表引き上げ長編みをしていき
So we
ます。
finished these two, and then now
マ
working
ーカー
on
がつ
this.
いている目の柱ですね。
This is another front post double crochet.
これで1つの目から3目編めたことになります。
All right, so that's the finished looking of these three patterns.
またこちらですね。これを4回繰り返しますので、
So this will be
2回目やり
repeated
ますよ。
4
2
times.
回目。中長編みを
Half double crochet,
2回。
2 stitches together. So that's this one.
そして柱を拾う表引き上げ長編みですね。
Pick up the post and do another front post double crochet.
今これ2回やったところ
So we
で、
just
あと
finished
2
2
回同
times.
じことをしていただ
And
きま
there are
す。
2 times left. Skip しましょうか。Okay, so that's the that's how it looks. And we just finished 2 times, and you have 2 more times. And this bottom line is exactly same as the top line here. See how the front post double crochet is corresponding to the same crocheting techniques. So this one is front post crochet, and these two are back post double crochet, and corresponding to back post double crochet.
そしたらここのですね、一番初めにつけたこの3個目だけ、ちょっと一緒にやっていきたいと思いますね。
どこだ？
この3個目の増やすところ。
So now we have skipped to remember how we had 3 markers, 3 stitch markers here. あれこの3つ ?1、2、3?
そうです。その3回目だけやってみます、ね。
ここか。So these 3. The markers on here.
マーカー3個つけてたはずなので。
We have 3 markers here, and we're going to do this last one. Okay, so we're starting with
中長編みを2回。
half double crochet, 2 stitches together. This
引き上
one,
げ長編みをします。
and then followed by this front post double crochet.
でここで最後に中長編みを2回してから2段目が終了になります。
And we also have another half double crochet, 2 stitch together here.
で、その時に活用できるのが一番初めに立ち上がりの3個目につけてたこのマーカーの目ですね。
これ見にくいやつだっけ？
そうです。すごく見にくいところになります。
どこだ？こうか。So for this final 2 half double, for this one, the placement might be a little bit tricky. So we had the markers on the initial turning chain, which is the third one, from the first, from the base chain. this helps you to locate the stitch accurately. But これでも大丈夫なんですよね、別に。
わからなかったら、この一番初めに編んだこの引き上げ、立ち上がりの目の後ろ側のどこか、目が入るところに中長編みを2目編み入れてくだされば。
If it's hard to find, please don't worry too much. Just roughly pick up the stitch from the back and from the back of the なんだっけ first 最初の
鎖の立ち上がり3目の
first turning first chain. This won't be like too noticeable and it wouldn't affect the finished look. なんか質問来てる。
はい。
After the turning point, at the turning point after the first row. We will answer you later. Thank you for the questions. 今
わかりづらいんですが、中長編みをちょっと後ろ側のところの入るところに中長編みを2目してもらって、これで2段目が終わりますので、引き抜き編みをしていきます。引き抜き編みはマーカーつけましたね。
So we're going to do another slip stitch, which is this. あれこのドットだっけ？
ドットです。
So that's this dot.
ドットの場所がこのマーカーになります。
So that's the markers we have
こ
here.
このやっぱり半目と裏山に針を入れて、
なんだっけ、バックループ？てかフロントループか。
と裏山。
So pick up the front loop and back bump.
これで2段目が
slip stitch.
終わりになります。
Alright, so that finished our second row. And we're going to the third row
3
now.
段目いきますね。先ほどと同じになりますよ。立ち上がりは鎖が1つ。
カウントは言わなくていいのかな？
はい。そしたら柱のところですね。ここから引き上げの表小回りを1つして、立ち上がりもう1個鎖をします。これが3段目のスタートです。
Okay, another chain. So this is the turning chain. We're doing one chain and then a front post single crochet and then another chain one.
で、またここにですね、マーカーをつけておくと引き抜く場所がわかりやすいので、
最後の
ですね。
So put another marker on this last chain here that can help you later.
3段目は中長編みになります。目に拾ってください。
For the third row, we're going to work on the front post single crochet.
中長編みを2回。
No, so sorry. This is the half double crochet. These two are half double crochet. So she's working on that.
表引き上げ長編みは同じ場所にしていきますよ。柱を拾って。
So this one is the same as previous row. That's a half double crochet. No, sorry. Front post double crochet. Front post double crochet. This one.
中長編みを2回。
Half double crochet 2 times.
表引き上げの長編みをします。
柱取って。
そうです。
Picking up the post for the front post double crochet.
3段目からは目を増やすところはありませんので、一つずつ目を拾って中長編みをして、引き上げ長編みの場所には引き上げ長編みを編んでいきます。
So from the third row, the stitch count wouldn't change anymore. あれ ?3 段目は60？
60目です。
We have a total of 60 stitch count from the second row. So from second to third to fourth, it's going to stay as 60 stitch count.
これが3段目だけ色を変えて編み終わったものになります。
So what she has here is So this grayish part is the third row. She just finished the third row. Third row.
3段目まで編めると、こう、ワッフルの編み地が見えてきますね。
あれ、ここは説明しなくていいのか。そうか。
はい。で、この後はもう今の編み方の繰り返しになります。
So from the third row, after finishing the third row, you can see a little bit of
3の繰り返しですね。
ワッフルってどこ
このデコボコした感じ。
So this is, you can see a little bit of the waffle pattern. So, after completing the third row, you can start to see the waffle patterns. And from third row on, it's the repetition. As you can see on the chart. So we have here, and then, so 2 and 3, you think of that as a pair. We're going to have this pair going up to row 14. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. So after finishing 14,
14段目まで編めたのを用意しています。
So this one she has is the is finished is the one finished with, so we finished 14th row. We just finished 14th row.
14段編めています。
And it looks like this.
で、ここで口金をここにあります。はい。
Okay. So we're going to attach the clasp on now. The clasp looks like this. The clasp is also shown in the amizu here.
で、ここの白い星のね、ところから
The white star here. We're going to start from here.
白い星の途中になりますね。
In the middle part of this white star area, we're going to start from here, which is also this part. Okay, let's go to row 15.
で、細編みを編みながらフレームを取り付けていきます。わかりやすいように糸の色を変えています。
So she also changed the yarn color to show to make it easier to see. We're going to work on single crochet and single crochet 2 stitch together. Those are this V looking symbol and X looking symbol. These two are single crochet.
で、この時のお約束で、引き上げ長編みの上には細編みを2回編む。
So,
その他の中長編みの目、裏引き上げの長編みの目には細編みは1つ入ります。
So on this back post double crochet, you will do single crochet on top of those back post double crochet, and on top of front post double crochet, you're gonna do single crochet 2 stitch together, which is this V shape.
編んでいきます。
これが
立ち上がりの鎖が終わって、細編みを編んでいきますよ。
After the chain, we're going to do 2目編み？
そうですね。2回入れますね。
Okay. The first one is the 2 stitch together.
引き上げの長編みの目から2目細編みが編めました。次の目は1つですね。フレームと一緒に編みますよ。
Okay. We're picking up together with the frame. So that's the single crochet. Single crochet will be continued 2 times.
次、長編みの引き上げ編みのところには細編みが2回入りますよ。
Okay. On this front post double crochet, on top of that, we have the single crochet 2 stitch together.
白い星のところは今8目編むことになっていますので、1、2、3、4、ここまでですね。ここまでが白い星になります。
So 8 times, as it's saying here.
で、この、ちょっと出てる、ここは
There's
気
a
にせ
bump
ずに、
here.
もう一緒に、
Don't care about that too much. Just keep knitting on it.
この今白い星のところ一緒に8目編み終わったところになります。
Okay, so this is after this 8th stitch here.
で、この金具を飛ばして、このまま、
jump over this bowl, this tiny bowl, and keep knitting. So that's the 2 stitch together. And then a single crochet, 細編み2回。
これを繰り返していきます。
Okay, we're going to repeat that process. As you can see, this white star is corresponding to here, black star is here, the double circle is here, and this circle with another circle is corresponding to here.
で、そう、ここに初めにマーカーつけておくお話をしてもいいですか？この両サイドのところ、
on the two
2箇所、ここは口金と一緒に編まない場所になります。
It's better to place a marker on the side. これで言うと、ここか。
そうですね。
So it's this part.
立ち上がりの2個手前。
And another one over here. Yeah. But so place markers on these two spots. This is the part of the clasp edge and will not be included when you crochet here.
ですか？ここ飛ばしてぐるっといきまして、最後ですね。
So that's how it looks like when. So she is only knitting without the this hinge part. So don't include that part.
で、その部分を反対側のところを使ってやっていきますね。
So we're going to work on this part, which is same as here. This part. So this part is the single crochet 2 stitches together without the clasp. ここかな？
ここですね。
So the marker is where
ここはこの目にだけ細編みを編んでください。
So on the marker place, don't include the clasp and just knit with the body itself.
で、その後は今度白の星の後半になりますので、このフレームのところにあと6目編んで終わりになりますね。
And we're going to do 6 stitch more and we'll reach to the end.
長編みの目に折り目は細編みが2回。これで最後の目が編み終わりました。
Alright, so now we have reached up to the last single stitch. Single crochet.
ここで糸を切ります。
We're going to cut the yarn here.
10センチぐらい残してカットします。
Leave around 10 centimeter or 4 inches and cut the yarn. And that's your yarn tail.
通常はね、最後引き抜き編みをして終わるんですが、最後だけは細編みが編み終わった時点で糸を切って抜いてしまいます。最後チェーンつなぎというのをして終わらせていきたいと思います。
So usually we're going to do like before, it's a slip stitch, but we will no longer do the slip stitch. We're going to so we're switching our hook to tapestry needle now. We're going to leave the 10 centimeter tail and cut the yarn. and we're going to use the tapestry needle joined with a slip stitch to finish off the yarn end.
とじ針を使います。
So tapestry needle.
で、ここで一番初めに編んだ細編みの目に正面から針を入れます。
So that's the first stitch of row 15. We're going to insert the needle front to back through this first
で
stitch.
正面から
Then,
最後に編んだ細編みの向こう側の目、
then front to
後
back
ろの目、
through the back loop of the last stitch.
最後の
So
目にだけ針を
it's
入れます。
this one and this one that were
こうする
Just
と編み終わりに鎖の目ができて、
this
と
one
ても
looks
綺麗に、
どれだっけ?
これです。
So that's what we just did, and it looks very similar to a chain stitch, and it's very not noticeable, and looks very clean.
これで糸始末をしていきま
So
す。
we're going to finish it off.
編み地の後ろ側どこでもいいので、糸をこう絡めて、
So anywhere in the あれこれ何列目?
何列目でもいいんです。
うんうん
私は今一列、最後の長編みの目のあたりに入れてますけど、色が同じなので目立たないはずです。
So
こ
she's
ん
just
な
like
感じで、
going through some random space from the back side. It's not going to be noticeable
表に見えな
if
けれ
you
ば大
use
丈夫です。
the same color of yarn. This is just,
ここで糸
and
始
then
末
weave
を
it through a few times on the back side. And then I think we are going to complete this purse. こんな感じかな?
そうですね。それで糸を切ってもらったら完成になります。
And then just cut the rest of the yarn, and you will have the coin purse completed. Yay, thank you. Cool. All right, thank you everyone so much for joining this workshop. We have just completed this. Okay, so we got one question. あれ、この人かな? We will answer your question in the Q&A session in the last part. Thank you so much. Okay, and now, since we just finished the yarn, the workshop, now we're going to tell you where to get the yarn and the clasp and all the material needed to make this coin purse. We are from Super Delivery, which is a Japanese wholesale platform designed for business owners. It allows you to access to a vast range of high-quality Japanese products, including the yarn, and also made in Japan brands like HAMANAKA. Currently, we have a lot of members from all over the place. You can, if you run a craft store or online shop, DIY business, or if you're an artist or so, Super Delivery is available to you. And you can easily source yarns, tools, and craft supplies from Japan. And this platform supports multiple languages, including English, and offers hassle-free international shipping method. We do have, so you can scan this QR code here, but also if the QR code scanning is not available for you, this is the QR code link for you. You can explore the products from this link. It leads to Super Delivery's website. So we hope you have a happy shopping. Also, if you are not a business owner or and you cannot reach to Super Delivery, there are a few stores here that we're introducing today. Yeah, I understand some of you watching today might not have a business. So these are some highlights of some shops. You can find Hamanaka's high quality yarns and their product, craft supplies. You can also try finding Hamanaka's products elsewhere, but these are just some examples. All right, we hope you have a happy shopping. Now let's go to the Q&A session. That's the QR code, but if the QR code is not available for you, you can ask your question through the link I just sent you in the chat box as well. I think we had one question before from Eman. Do we have questions here? なんだっけ?
At the turning point after the first row, teacher did a double crochet on the first chain.
最初の立ち上がり、1段目の立ち上がりで、5回やったところある。ここが、
わからなかった。
これ、違うか。こっちかな。She proceeded to the second row with a double crochet starting on the なんか、2段目に行くときに長編みをやったのって聞いてる。
2段目に行くときは長編みではないんですよ。
So that's the
質問としては、1段目の終わりのところ。
1段目の終わりのところ。はい。
1段目の終わりを折り返すところでは、最初に鎖編みに中編みを5目から入れてるんだけど、2段目って2目から鎖編みっていうのを始めてるんですか？
ここの話ですかね。ここの。
5目。So that's the point of you having 5 stitch inside, but on this side you have 4なんだけどね。
それがわからないのかな。
だから、proceed to the second row. Proceed to the second row. だからこっちのこと言ってるのかな。With a double crochet starting on the second
2段目
chain.
の始まりの編み方ですか？
So if you're talking about going to the second row, it's not including, it's not a total of 5. It's 4 over here. That's 4. And on this side, it's 5 stitches. So teacher will show you how to go to second row. Second row 行こうか。
2段目でいいですか？
ちょっと待ってね。
1段目は鎖を挟んでぐるーっと回ってるんですね。1段目は。それが分かっていただけてますかね。
So from the chain base, we're working around here. That's the first row. This circle is the first row.
で、ここに5目長編みは入れましたね。
These are the 5 stitches.
で、最後は台の目に長編みを4個入れて終わりました。
On the 19th, on the base chain here, on this 19th stitch, we have 4 stitch inside of this one, on this one chain. And ここの実演するかな。
じゃあもう一回2段目の始まりの編み方ですね。
So Eriko is going to show you from the first row into the second row.
引き抜き編みが終わって、立ち上がりが鎖1。
So finish the split stitch and then chain 1.
そして立ち上がりの鎖3目を柱で拾いますよ。
So that's the turning chain,
ここで
and she picked up the post. 細編み？
細編みです。そしてさらに鎖を1つします。
Single crochet and then chain.
これが2段目以降の始まりの編み方になります。2段目から14段目までは全部この立ち上がりのやり方になります。
So as you can see, this symbol is front post single crochet. If you're talking about this one, that's not a double crochet. It's single front post single crochet. So we're doing one chain followed by front post single crochet and then another chain. That's the turning chain.
Sorry, my bad. It's the first row, but the other side of the first row after the 5 double crochet.
The other side. So こっちかな? So the first row, but the others, okay. じゃあこっちやりましょうか。
はい。ここですね。ここの部分ですね。
We have 4 markers on 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So that's the turning.
ここね。一番初めにマーカーをこのようにつけておいてもらった場所になりますね。鎖の一番初めですね。
So the first chain base, we had the marker on the very first stitch.
この目に長編みがあと4回入ることに、今上の長編みはもう編み終わっていますので、これを1とカウントすると5個になりますね。
So we've already finished one double crochet, and then we're going to plus add 4 more double crochet. This T looking symbol is double crochet. So
ここにもう1個今入った状態にな
we
って
already
いま
have
すね。
one. Yeah, here.
ここにあと4目。
一回多分めっちゃゆっくりやるのか。Insert. That's the 3個目。
今2個やって、次が3個目ですね。
これが3個目。
はい。
This is the third one. Third double crochet. 4個目。
これで4個目になるので、もう一番初めに1個編んだ状態だったので、この目、マーカーを1個目につけた。この目には長編みが5目入っていることになります。
So we have a marker here. That's the finished looking of 5 double crochet stitch inside. I hope that helped you. Okay, someone asked, I think what Emma means is how to end the first row. We already, we just demonstrated the end of first row earlier. Thank you. Okay. Any other questions do we have? よいしょ。よいしょ。どうしようかな。多分他は大丈夫かな。All right. As we mentioned earlier, if you are business owners, please go to Super Delivery to purchase HAMANAKA's products. If you are not, the shops we highlighted before is available for you as well. All right, so that includes our session today. We hope you enjoyed learning the pointers with us. And if you can, we hope you can give us your feedback. Your feedback is very important to us. We'd like you to fill out the short survey and let us know how, and let us know how you can, what you thought about this session. This video will be archived. If you just reach out to the same link that you have, it will show you the archive, right? If you're interested in, exploring more products from Super Delivery, that's the QR code for you. And we look forward to see what you create with your imagination and these wonderful materials. Thank you again for joining us, and happy crafting. Bye.